Hi there, this is Bruno from Spainguru, your portal and community for Spanish immigration. And today we're going to talk about a residency type called Arraigo Social por Cuenta Ajena, which is a Spanish work permit. And as you can see, this article has been updated to November 2022. So let's go for it if you want to know everything about Arraigo Social por Cuenta Ajena. So, you've been in Spain for at least 3 years, either on a student visa or irregularly, and you love the country. You want some kind of Spanish work permit, but the chances of getting a pareja de hecho or to get married to a Spaniard or a EU passport holder are slim to none. So what are your options? And remember, you have been at least 3 years in Spain for this. Alright, so one of the options is the Arraigo Social. If you have an entrepreneurial spirit, then the Arraigo Social por Cuenta Propia is more your style. This is a freelancer work permit. But for those looking to be contracted full-time or part-time in Spain, instead of working as a freelancer, then should be Arraigo Social por Cuenta Ajena. This would be the one for you. So, do you qualify for Spanish work permit? Arraigo Social Spain 2022 requirements. You must not be from the European Union, have been in Spain, empadronado preferably, continuously for the last 3 years. You can't have left the country for more than 120 days during those 3 years. Speak Spanish fluently and can show that you are integrated into society. Possess a job offer and contract that is valid for at least 1 year, for 40 hours minimum, and where you will earn the Spanish minimum wage according to the IPREM 2022. We will go through that later on. More information later in this article and video, as I said. Have a clean background check from both the USA or your non-EU country and Spain. Alright, let's talk about integrating into Spanish society. Now some of you are thinking, how do I show that I'm integrated into Spanish society? You have to prove it, and that requires evidence. Spanish integration proof. The most important thing is to save as many official documents as possible over the course of 3 years in Spain. Examples of those documents are Spanish bank account, Correos and Western Union, Spanish private health insurance and public health medical documents, gym memberships, work contract, public transportation, documents from any courses taken in Spain, a copy of your empadronamiento as well as a historial de empadronamiento. The latter is only necessary if you have moved over the course of the 3 years. Essentially, you want an official document that's been signed, dated, and preferably stamped. And in true Spanish fashion, get ready to make copies of every single thing. Slow down, there's more. To prove integration or integración, depending on the comunidad autónoma or Spanish province, I would say, where you want to get Arraigo Social, you will also need to get a certificado de inserción social. Most require an interview to sign you off as integrated, which you will need when putting your documents in to be processed. For specific information related to inserción social in each comunidad, please contact your local government. You will find a link in the article, which link will be in the description of this video below. Now, if you're in Madrid, okay, Arraigo Social in Madrid. If you are looking for Arraigo Social in Madrid in 2019, okay, but actually I forgot to update this. This is 2022. Make sure to attend the CEPI, Conoce tus leyes, okay? CEPI is Centros de Participación e Integración de Inmigrantes, or Immigrant Participation and Integration Centers, okay? So there are courses called Conoce tus leyes, or Know your laws. You will then need to have your interview there at one of the CEPI centers located around the city. Although this course is mandatory to obtain your Arraigo Social in Madrid, it is at least free. Got to celebrate the small wins. Alright, so there you will find the links in the article. Now let's go with Arraigo Social requirements. Get your documents in order. You will need a valid passport, certificado de empadronamiento, police background check from your home country, translated, and apostille of Hague. And in case you need a US background check, here's the link to an article that we have that tells you how to get your FBI background check in 2 weeks instead of 6, which is the normal time that it takes. Okay, more requirements. Proof of your 3 years in Spain. See example is above. Certificado de inserción social from your comunidad autónoma. We are talking about Madrid right now, which has a specific comunidad autónoma. Job contract valid for 1 year, minimum of 40 hours, and following the Spanish minimum wage requirements according to the IPREM index of 2022, next year 2023. It changes every year. Contracts can be from one or various employers to reach the necessary total. All right, Spanish minimum wage for 2022, okay, the IPREM. And here we have the levels. The monthly IPREM of 2022 is nearly 580 euros. So 12 months is nearly 7,000 euros. Or if they want 14 pays, okay, it's a little bit over 8,000 euros. Once you have applied for and receive a favorable with your Arraigo Social, you will have a temporary Spanish work permit valid for 1 year. What does this get me? With your temporary permit, you will get a Spanish identity number or NIE, a Spanish identity card or TIE, Spanish social security number, which allows you to use the public health system as well as all the other social services available. This is great. You're also permitted to work anywhere in the country with this permit, and by having your social security number and NIE, you can change employers and apply for other jobs in Spain. This is especially important for those who are looking to expand out of the English teaching world. How long does it last? After 1 year, you will have to renew. Once you have received a favorable with your first renewal, you will have the same valid temporary work permit valid for 2 years. 2 years later, you will have to renew a second time, and this will be valid for another 2 years. When you go to renew for a third time's a charm, right? You will have been in Spain for 5 years in total. This means you can renew for a larga duración work permit that is valid for another 5 years. What are larga duración permits? There are two kinds of larga duración permits in Spain. We have a video for that. For Spain only and for the European Union. You have larga duración and larga duración UE, or Unión Europea, right? This process is perfect for those looking to stay either short-term or long-term in Spain with a legal work permit. For the complete list process on Arraigo Social for the Spanish government, check the link in the article. If you would like any other further help or advice, you can always get a consultation with our recommended lawyers, okay? And in case you need other services like taxes, health insurances, sworn translations, apostilles, etc., you can just go on spainguru.es and you will find all the links for the recommended partners that we have. Please bear in mind that all this information is no legal or tax or financial advice. This is all based in internet research and personal experience. So, as I said, this is no legal advice. If you want, you can join our very, very big and very active Facebook group called Spain Immigration and Residency Questions, spainguru.es on Facebook, with nearly 16,000 members, where people always ask any information, any question related to immigration in Spain. You can also do it anonymously. And if you want to join other interesting groups that we have Digital Nomad Visa group, and we have Spanish Non-Lucrative Visa. You can join today, as I said. You can also join our weekly newsletter that we send every single Monday in the morning with the top discussions of our community and news related to Spanish immigration. Well, I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like these videos, please give us a thumbs up. It helps out with the algorithm. Also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button to receive notifications. Thank you so much. This is Bruno from Spainguru.es. Have a wonderful day. Bye.